What sends me to the peak. Without no regret, you got no love. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no love. A melody where I belong in this life.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. So the Nets starting five. Durant is out there with Carter. Then there's Irving. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Harden in at the 2. Now, here is Irving. Lopez left side. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Lopez.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Thompson inside the line. A rebound by the Nets.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Warriors for a minute. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Thompson. Harden missing his last shot. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Thompson for the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
Out to Carter. Durant in the corner. Banked in off the glass.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Out to Thompson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Off with the layup. Brooklyn with the ball. Kicks it out to Harden. In the corner, Irving with it. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Seems like Durant barely has to jump between his height, his long arms. It just makes the putback so easy.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden surveying the D. Beyond the arc. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green. And a missed layup. Carter against Curry. Carter drives in. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
Here's Curry with the 3. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip it.
Now here's Durant. The kick out to Lopez. And a deep three from Harden. The putback, here's Durant, and the layup falls. Durant's got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the shot goes down.
Clay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
On the wing, Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. It's stolen by Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Nets leading by 4. Durant feeling it out a bit. There's the three. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. They get Stephen Curry. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harden against Curry. It's stolen by Green. Thompson inside the line, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Green. Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. There's Harden training the 3.
Having a bad possession, look, just get it to James Harden. He'll make everything okay.
Outside Durant for the 3. A rebound by the Nets. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. Carter looking around. Chamberlain with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Carter. Durant with the steal. And finished off by KD. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Harden. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry passes to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stop.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Curry against Irving. Here he goes. Out to Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Curry can't get it to go.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
KD sets the pick for Harden. Carter on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing here by 8. Steph, perfection from the young.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Out to Carter, and stolen by Thompson. Durant for 3. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden left side. Oh, look at Harden climbing.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And that one's good, Irving.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Harden has a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got 8 points.
This is what great shooters do. Harden is rising to the three-point challenge.
For 3, Durant, and the Warriors, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Kicks it out to Harden. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant finds Green. Over Durant. Green, no luck. Stolen by Durant. 3 on 3. 2 on the clock. And good. That's a friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now just a 2-point Nets lead. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Carter. Durant is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the point. And that one's good, Irving.
And you can't let Irving get comfortable from outside. He'll be hitting these shots all day long.
The 3 from KD. Here's Lopez. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Irving kicks to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open. Again, the Nets for 2.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Curry. Here's Irving. Out to Carter. Harden outside. Jacks up a 3. Harden with the long-range missile.
There's that unlimited range that James Harden and maybe a couple other guys on the planet can shoot from. He just shoots the deep ball with such confidence.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Thompson from long range. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Irving. Out to Carter. Lopez up top. Irving from long range. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
From deep Harden. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot by KD. No good. Nets leading by 5. Outside Durant. And Carter now, top of the key. The kick out to Irving for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's the Warriors ball. KD with it. He's picked up by Irving. Durant, no good. Irving looking over the floor. And again, it's the Nets missing. 1:06 left in the third. Curry against Irving. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Harden will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Durant. Durant raising up.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Here's Curry. And there it is for him. Curry's got 13 points. Brooklyn leading by 5. Harden outside. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Carter inside the three-point line. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires top of the key. Thompson misses. Carter for 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And don't go away. We'll be... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Brooklyn has possession. They're leading by 8. Green is out there with Chamberlain. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Kicks it out to Harden. Durant at the elbow. Launches it. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Nets leading by 8. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Thompson inside the line. The step back jumper is good.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Connects from 3-point range.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Baseline J on the way, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
The D has to know Harden is looking to shoot because that's what he does whenever he gets a chance, especially from the mid-range.
They get the rebound. Green outside for Durant. Durant, money from deep.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Harden, the 3 is off. Warriors trail by 7. Kevin Durant, and get the 3. Curry against Carter. Now Lopez. Curry with the steal. Chamberlain against Lopez. Thompson, 18 feet out. Count it.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
Here's Irving. From outside, Durant with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
They're outside. Wrestler's a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Lets it fly from 18. Got it.
We all know Klay can hit this. His accuracy from the mid-range is a reliable option, to say the least.
Carter outside. Driving to the basket. Strong move off the glass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Carter outside. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
Curry fires. It's good.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Irving outside. Here's Harden. From deep. Can't get it.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
So
And Indiana starts out with the ball. A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Paul George, Pascal Siakam out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Artest in at the 3 slot.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And Paul gets it to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Siakam with a screen on Paul. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Artest. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to George. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Holiday passes to Williamson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Fires from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Ingram on the wing. George defending. Williamson up top. Outside Paul. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
So good seeing Paul drain these shots. Superb at rising up and stroking it with confidence.
He shoots. Halliburton's shot is good.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Paul against Halliburton. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
You know Paul is looking for these shots, and as the defender, you have to be anticipating this.
It's stolen by Ingram. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Halliburton. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Ingram. Paul's got 9.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
A shot from the mid-range. The Pelicans pull it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Halliburton. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Knocks down the long J.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Holiday. No points yet. Count that bucket.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Paul draws the double. Pass to Holiday. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
If you bring a double at this level, it can lead to some easy hoops.
Kicks it to George. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Boy, George is an outstanding player. Actually, one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game. Now Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Ingram against Halliburton. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Here's Paul. Rejected by Sabonis. And they get it back. Ingram, the pass to Davis. Outside Holiday. Going inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Holiday's got 7.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for New Orleans. Hunting for opportunities. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Sabonis, George out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Artest in at the small forward position. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. What his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. BA, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Ooh, Siakam looking comfortable inside.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Paul for three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
It's George with the drive. And George with the jam.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality. They're seeking out that contact.
Williamson left side. Rebounded, Sabonis. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. Artest can't get it to go. Holiday against George. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, there is an understated, quiet physicality to Holiday's game. I mean, he's a guy that you don't want to mess with. He's strong and tough and persistent.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. George passes to Sabonis. Outside for Halliburton. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Here's a three from Paul. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Siakam, no good. The Pelicans lead by 8. Outside Ingram. Outside Paul. Outside Holiday. From about 16. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
He's never in a hurry. Great patience that time from Holiday. No rush, even though the shot clock was winding down.
Here's Halliburton. Inside, Halliburton gets it to fall.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Ingram. We've got 1:28 left in the half. Outside for Davis. Holiday looking for an opening. Tipped. Halliburton against Paul. George for three. Sinks the tray. And now just a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Here's Holiday. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Holiday's got 7 now in this quarter.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Siakam outside. It's stolen by Ingram. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Holiday from long range. Pure from 3-point range. And now it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's a 3 from Paul, and the three-pointer goes. Paul's got 21.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc, letting the other team know he's also got that kind of range.
Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Get ready for your pocket fight. It's tonight's arena entertainment.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Zion Williamson out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Davis. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Paul in at the point guard. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's our test. George outside. And he lobs it up. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
New Orleans shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. That's good from Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Paul looking it over. Pass to Williamson. And another basket for New Orleans.
And the closer, the better for Zion. Kind of surprising to see him stretch it out a little.
19-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Halliburton's got 21 points in the game. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Artest. Pacers trail by 10. Shot left block. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Davis with a screen on George. 3-pointer Holiday. And that one's off. His first miss of the game. Shooting 7 for 8 now. Turnaround Jay. And good as it rattles through the hoop. George has got 10 points in the game.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range. Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. George feels it out a bit. Counted from distance. Now just a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Holiday from long range. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Artest. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam with a screen on Williamson. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Artest. It's stolen by Ingram. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Halliburton for 3. The putback. Siakam returned to sender.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Holiday against George. The kick out to Paul. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Well, I just love the quiet confidence that Holiday plays with, particularly as it relates to his ability to score. He's just flat out taking over right now.
And he gets that one.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Takes a step back. On the wing, Holiday. No good on the 3. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's New Orleans up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game is favored. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Halliburton, Domantas Sabonis out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's George, and it's Artest in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
George. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Drills it from deep. Halliburton's got 14 points here in the second half.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
Here's Holiday, and New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Halliburton knifing in. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Back to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Here's Williamson. Holiday outside. Look at the footwork, getting himself open.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
It's stolen by Holiday. Now Paul. Takes a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
High post Siakam. He's against Williamson. Here's Siakam. Jacks up a 3. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
Halliburton against Paul. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oh, George with a steal. Williamson with the block.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got...
Oh, big finish!
Davis puts it down with authority, and his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
It's money from deep.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Money from three.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now Ingram from deep. The three is in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Wasting no time. They answer with a three. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Halliburton. Williamson with a rebound. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
And here's Paul. From deep three-point range. And
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They got Artest. Siakam is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Halliburton. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Paul surveying the floor. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by George. That one goes in.
Drew Holiday is such a high IQ player, meaning he has such a strong sense for when to get into his jump shot.
Here's Artest. And Davis pulls it down.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Holiday. Wow, hammering it in.
That dunk from Holiday is stuff you usually see on the blacktop.
Got that one up quick.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Halliburton for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game. Holiday gets the bucket.
Boy, you can see how confident Drew Holiday is. That range is ridiculous.
George against Holiday. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. And it's Halliburton missing. Siakam against Williamson. Fires for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Artest. Halliburton outside. Fade away. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here is Holiday. 7 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 10 points in the game.
Well, if you know Drew Holiday, you know he is more than capable of knocking down these shots at a very high clip.
Here's George. The layup missed.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Artest. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Sabonis with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Davis on the follow.
Just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
Halliburton for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Halliburton for three. And the Pacers another three.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Beyond the arc. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Drew Holiday has been on display for the Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. But what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Ingram is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Holiday. And it's Davis at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Three-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 4. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Ingram. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Ingram. 8 points for him. Over Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and the defenders just came flying in there. Ingram, though, he'll take it.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Ingram's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Paul with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Chris Paul, when he feels like he can get his jumper going, he's going to it. There's such confidence in that shot. Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
The offensive rebound. That shot off. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Halliburton. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Here's the try.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. against Halliburton. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
Inside, it's tipped. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now George, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Sabonis sets the pick for George. Kicks it out to Siakam. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. New Orleans leading by 9. Paul for 3. Here's Williamson. For 3, Ingram sinks the three-pointer. Ingram's got 16.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
To the inside. And finished off by Siakam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Here's Paul. Again, the Pelicans score. 6 seconds left in the first half. Outside for George. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Pelicans lead by 13. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
An amazing stunner coming at you from your pocket bag. It's tonight's Arena Entertainment.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with George. Then there's Artest, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. Here's Holiday. Paul George making his last shot. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding timing on the rejection there. Sabonis showing some grit on defense.
From the arc. And it's Artest missing. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Pelicans leading by 15. Paul with the ball. Halliburton picks him up.
I got yours, I got yours.
Ingram against Siakam. Here's Williamson. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Artest up top, guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Artest. Makes it off the glass. Artest's got 8 points.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by George. Goes up the baseline, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, we think of Drew as a defender, but tonight they've turned to Holiday's offense, and he has delivered.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton, good look inside.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Out to Ingram. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 18.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
George passes to Siakam. Halliburton against Paul. Halliburton with the bucket.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Holiday with the three. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Artest kicks to Halliburton. Back to Artest. Yep, that one goes in there.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Halliburton against Paul. The kick out to Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Sabonis, and the slam dunk by Sabonis.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's Holiday, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, Holiday has the mid-range in his arsenal, boy. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor, you better contest.
George with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. And George gets it to go. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Out to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ingram's got 21.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
This guy is a tremendous athlete. Sabonis throws it down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball finds Holiday. Sweet move. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
Holiday looking over the floor. Cans it from downtown. Holiday's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans ahead, leading by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Chris Paul. Davis is out there with Williamson. Then it's Holiday, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Ingram against Artest. Now here's Ingram. He right on him. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Inside, taken away by Holiday. Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Halliburton for 3. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
For 3, Ingram. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's Halliburton penetrating. Here's our test. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Outside our test. And he gets it to go.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Oh! Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Siakam. Puts up a 3. Sabonis. He parachutes in for the putback.
Big-time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay.
Holiday outside. Chris Paul. The 3 goes down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Holiday outside. Now Williamson. From 20 feet out, connects with the J.
This is exactly why you can't leave anyone on Drew Holiday's team open. He will find your mistake.
George. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And George drops them both.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Here's Williamson. Oh, great touch off the pass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Sabonis against Paul. Now here's Williamson. He's tightly guarded. Cleared away by George. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton outside. It's in. His shot is pure.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
Uncovered. The basket is good.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard. The time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holiday outside. Just 5 to shoot. Basket is good. A 12-point game.
Tyrese Halliburton.
be the Pelicans off the tip. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. We've got Domantas Sabonis. George out there with Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Artest in at the 3. Now here's Holiday. Shoots over George. The shot by Holiday, no good. Siakam against Holiday. Siakam looking it over. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Lets it go. And that one's good. Paul.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Artest. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Holiday. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Holiday against George. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Paul for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Siakam, that's good.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Holiday with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. It's stolen by Halliburton. George for 3. Davis for the rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Pelicans head coach. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Drains the triple. George has got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it.
Sabonis in the post. Checked by Davis. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. Pass to Paul. Takes the 3. And finished off by Davis.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's Artest. From the arc. Indiana again missing. Holiday against George. Pass to Ingram. And the layup falls. 7 points in the game.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
And stolen by Williamson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Paul looking over the floor. What a terrific move that is. Paul's got 7 points.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And it's good.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
2 minutes to review the play.
And Indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Drew Holiday out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Williamson in at the four-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And he makes it.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
Halliburton's got an open look. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. New Orleans leading by 10. Williamson outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Kicks it to George. Paul against Siakam. Pass to Artest. Paul with a steal. To the middle. Rejected by Sabonis.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage.
Here's George. And Indiana again with the bucket. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Paul against Halliburton. The drive by Paul. Here's Ingram. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Pass to Artest. Nails it from three. Artest has got 7 points in the game.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Guys, back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
George, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. George has got 4 points in the quarter. It's stolen by Halliburton, going all the way to the rack. And Hallie to the hoop.
And the coaching staff wants Halliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Making use of Sabonis' height. Just lob it his way and he'll take care of the rest.
Step back shot. Paul with the bucket. 9 points in the game.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Outside for Halliburton. Back to George. The three is up. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Siakam. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It'll be on Zion Williamson, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. The Pelicans lead by 3. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. And a nice finish on the layup. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Ingram. And now it's an 8-point New Orleans lead. So we conclude the first half. It's New Orleans up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. 33. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Pascal Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Paul George. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Artest in at the small forward position. And the basket by Holiday.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Paul passes to Ingram. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ingram's got 11.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Ingram into the lane. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. No coverage that time. 10 points for him.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's a 3 from Paul. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, everything is running through CP3 tonight. The team goes the way he goes.
Halliburton surveys the floor. George outside. From deep three-point land. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. So good down low. Williamson.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Kicks it to George. Driving to the basket. And the jam by George.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by George with the step back. The drive by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, Paul with the block. Here's Williamson. Ooh, some effort by Zion.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage from him.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And here's Ingram outside. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam for 3. 3-ball, Spicy P.
I love the way Siakam attacks off the bounce. And right there, he doesn't force it.
Paul with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Paul with it, working on Sabonis. Ingram finds Williamson. Shot clock at 6. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Kicks it to George. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Paul. Halliburton, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
They get it again. Here's Williamson. Goes back up. The putback. Davis making the defense pay.
And this is how intense Davis is on that offensive glass. He just loves stuffing misses back in.
Launches it. And it's Paul George with the three. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Kicks it out to Siakam. The three. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 16 points now. Oh, big time!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Here's Paul. Anthony Davis is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Ingram in at the three. Small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Paul passes to Holiday. Shoots over George. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Siakam for three. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's a three from Paul. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Artest. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Paul can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 7. For three, George. He drops it from range. George has got 25 points.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Cleared away by Davis. Holiday. He takes it in. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Well, if you give Holiday a crease, that'll happen. I mean, he just blew the doors off the defense.
George. Yes, sir! From way outside. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14. It's good from beyond the arc.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Halliburton. Here's Artest, covered by Ingram. Siakam. Siakam working hard in there.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Holiday fires. Cash from downtown.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Ingram. Misses the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George, 20 feet away and no problem.
That is not easy trying to stop this. I mean, George is capable of burning you even when you're all over him.
Now Davis. Oh, nice move. Oh, my goodness. Davis with authority.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
George. Oh, unanswered slam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Sabonis. Siakam fires. Oh, off target from downtown. And so it's New Orleans with it. They're leading by 8. Ingram against Siakam. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Ooh, the shot misses. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Pacers ball.
Siakam buries it from outside. Now Paul. Launches it from deep.
We'll never Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
It'll be Indiana off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Artest is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Now, here's Siakam. Tries the spin move. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pelicans pull it in.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Three-pointer. They get it back. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis just too good.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Halliburton outside. He gets it in there.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And Siakam has it in the corner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Siakam hits them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Right side Davis. Pass to Ingram. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Here's Halliburton. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's George. Davis with the block.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from three and capitalized.
And here's George. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Halliburton up top, defended by Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving the lane.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. George against Holiday. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
Outside, George. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Holiday with it. George picks him up. And they recover it. For three, Ingram. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Ingram. The shot's good from Halliburton.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Ball finds Williamson. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. The putback, second chance shot, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
George doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Ingram. Paul with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Paul dishes to Williamson. Kicks it out to Paul. The shot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Part of the reason Paul's an elite point guard is that jump shot. He'll hurt you with his passing or his shooting.
Siakam, a screen on Holiday. Halliburton for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here's Ingram from the arc. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
On the court for Indiana. They've got Siakam. Halliburton is out there with George. Then there's Artest. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Sabonis kicks to Artest. He slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 7. Outside, George. Here's Artest. Good on the triple. Artest's got 7 points in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Holiday against George. There's Williamson with the 3.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Trains the 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Siakam hits them both. The Pelicans leading. Paul with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Paul passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
High post shot. A nice shot by Halliburton. 6 points for him. Halliburton's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Paul outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good on the putback.
This is why fans show up. Paul is putting on a show.
Here's Halliburton. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Holiday kicks to Paul. Over Halliburton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Halliburton outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Steps back. Holiday, no one around him. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. And stolen by Williamson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And it's Paul missing. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam sets a screen for George. It's tipped. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Shot on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Holiday's got 7 points.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Holiday surveying the floor. Paul with the 3, and there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for New Orleans. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his 3-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Zion Williamson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Holiday. And it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the Pelicans' 5.
And that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
And they double up Davis. George against Holiday. 6 to shoot. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Holiday gives them a steady option with his jump shot. That's a nice asset to have.
Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Drew Holiday, a bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And George kicks to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you, Kevin.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Holiday. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Driving inside.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Paul surveying the floor. Williamson a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Williamson from the top of the key, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 12. 2 minutes. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Out to Ingram. Back to Paul. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Artest on the way. There's Sabonis, and Davis sends it back. Ball right side. Over Siakam. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Pulls it up. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, when Holiday is affecting the game on the offensive end, it's a real lift for his team.
Halliburton, that's good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And how about Siakam showing that he can turn on the Jets as well?
On the wing, Holiday, defended by George.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Down low, stolen by Holiday. The baseline J, and Ingram with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Ingram's got 5 points so far. Pacers trail by 13. To the paint, Sabonis, and a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis, going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Here's Paul. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pelicans lead by 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Indiana, they've got Artest. George is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Halliburton. Ball against Halliburton. Pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Outside Holiday. Let's go. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And that one, good. Holiday's got 26 points.
What a sweet shot by Holiday. Going for the soft touch that time.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Outside for our test. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Williamson with it. George picks him up. Here's Williamson. Davis staying with it.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And that one falls.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
All up top, he's covered by Halliburton. Here's Williamson. And down goes the three.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Halliburton against Paul. And stolen by Williamson.
I mean, really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
And Halliburton to the rim.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Paul against Halliburton. Davis setting the pick for Paul. Now Williamson. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away, that one goes. Count it.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
George against Holiday. Davis with a screen on George. Holiday fires. Oh, it's good. What a move.
Well, in the two-man game, Holiday stays under control and picks his spots.
Halliburton against Paul. Outside, Siakam.
The assist, Paul George.
From way back. So we see New Orleans taking the W here.